There's a new little trend in the liberal media that I spotted, and that's to bash liberals. Here's a couple examples of what I mean. First, we have an article from the liberal-leaning New York Times entitled, "Liberals, You're Not As Smart As You Think." How's that for a doozy? I mean, it's pretty harsh. And while I'm sick of all the polarization for real, it's pretty true. I mean, the equivalent for conservatives would be a headline that reads, "Conservatives, you can totally be assholes with your selfish rhetoric," which would also be pretty true. But liberal media outlets always say that. Them saying liberals aren't as smart as they think, that's something new and necessary if liberals want to gain respect, if you ask me. The Times article says, liberals often don't realize how provocative or inflammatory they can be. And that's so true. When Michelle Obama said, "When they go low, we go high," I was like, that's great advice. That will remind people how conservatives are the ones with the mean-spirited asshole rhetoric, not liberals. But instead, liberals have sunken to their lowest ever. They constantly call people names, wish death upon people, and focus on trashy gossip instead of real issues. And they don't seem to realize how much of a turnoff that can be. Another example of a liberal-leaning outlet bashing liberals comes from Vice, which ran an article entitled, "SNL Cold Opens Are Unfunny Elitist Pieces of Liberal Propaganda." And the subhead reads, "The star-studded sketches aren't just dull, they're limousine liberalism at its worst." And that really rings true to me. I can't watch the show anymore, which sucks because I used to love it. But I just can't stomach their horrible, one-sided, over-the-top partisanship, which isn't even done in a smart way. It's, again, as low as it gets, and that, to me, is not funny. So, when I see both the New York Times and Vice both putting out articles bashing liberals, I think it's a good thing. And not because I hate liberalism. I live in New York City, after all. I'm as open-minded as they come. And so I guess that's why I'm happy to see some people in the liberal media waking up to the fact that a lot of liberals have lost their way. All they care about is calling names and spewing hate and spreading gossip, which is no way to earn respect. They're certainly not going to listen to me about that, though. And they're certainly not going to listen to any conservative outlet tell them that either. So maybe they'll listen to their own vaunted media outlets tell them that before it's too late, and they sink too low to come back from.